My name is Oret Hart. They could have called me Oret Hart Jr. because my father is also Oret Hart. Them call me Bambino, DJ Bambino. And the name of I have one child, his name is Presley Hart. He's gonna be 14 shortly, so he's 13 years old now. What kind of father am I? I don't really know, you know. I guess you'll have to ask my son, but I would think I'm a cool dad. I think so. I don't know what him thinks still. But you know, he's an only child, so he is like very independent, learned to do a lot of things by himself. You know, so sometimes you have to really draw him out to do things. Sometimes he'll be doing stuff by himself, but I think the relationship is good. I mean, I try to do as much with the kid as you possibly can, because nowadays a lot of kids just stay on their devices for hours and hours, and sometimes you have to break them out of that, you know. And I find that when you spend time with them, that's when you get to find out the information, find out what's going on, who they're talking to, who their friends are, what the influences are. And when he was younger, I found that the best time to get that type of information was right before he goes to sleep, because that's when them talk all the things them, you know. So I find that, you know, building a relationship, spending time is definitely the key, especially outside of the house, just trying to do different things, you know. I mean, you don't have to do it every day, but even once a week or something, if you try to do something outside of the house, away from the devices, away from the other influences, they usually forget about all the other stuff and they're just into family at that time, you know. So that's my method of, you know, trying to work myself in, yeah. I'm sure there's a lot of things I could do differently, but I don't think I wish I had done them differently, because I realize, as being a father, I realize you can't really, it's not really, there's no real class for it. Every kid is different, every situation is different, every household is different, every financial situation is different. So I say you just have to roll with the punches and do what you feel is right in your gut to raise your kid. So I try to expose him to as much as I can that is going on in the real world, because I'm gonna see it anyway. You know, so you try to expose it to him in the house first, show him certain things. If him ask you a question, don't bother go around the question and say, well, we can talk about that another time, or when you get older. If him asking you about it now, that means him hear it somewhere and him want to know about it. No, so you have to, even if you weren't ready to talk to them, to have that conversation, you better ready up yourself, you know. The best part about being a dad, wow. I don't know, just to have a mini-me, or 2 or 3. When you're a dad, you don't realize it, but your child really takes a lot from you, even when they're not speaking to you about it or whatever. So it's like everything you do, they emulate you. So you have to be careful about what you do, because they see everything you do and they do it. But they might not do it, maybe not today, but they might go in an instance when they saw you do something and they're gonna do the same thing. So I think the best part is it actually makes you behave better. It makes you a better person when you're a dad, because you are actually watching yourself, how you carry yourself, how you dress, how you speak, how you know, certain things that you do, because you know that your kid is watching you. You don't want to be like that person that is, you know, setting a bad example. You know what I mean? For those fathers who are not present and they're trying to make a good move to, you know, have a more positive impact on their child, I think they have to definitely put their personal feelings aside, because a lot of times it's like the father and the mother never get along and they carry back certain feelings from the relationship. In that situation, I would say, just think about the child, you know, and think about your relationship with the child, because the child is going to reach a certain age where they are going to be big people and they're going to want to know what happened and they're going to want to know the real deal, and you're going to have a relationship with them to even talk to them. I think the key is to just do the best you can do and try to just instill in your kids to be themselves. Don't try to force your opinions on them. Let them make up their own mind of what they like and what they want to wear, what they want to do. And I would say just always be there for them. Even if a lot of fathers are not physically there for them, try to be there for them. So if them call you or if they text you, or just to find out what's going on in their life and always be present. you know, and the rest will take care of itself. And then once your child recognizes that you love them, then they will always feel safe, no matter where they are, whether they're near to you or far away, you know.